So I've been in Deloitte for just going up on 6 years. The first nearly 5 of that I spent within the audit practice in TMT. So I became manager over there. Towards the end of my audit career, if I put it that way, I was looking to for a new opportunity, either potentially outside the firm or within Deloitte. And I was actually put in contact with someone from debt advisory from within my existing audit team. What immediately became apparent is it encapsulated all of the things I was really looking for in terms of a change in career path. So it's all about forward-looking strategy of the business. You're dealing with very top-end management at a time when they're making really key decisions for where the business is going to go, how it's going to be changed, helping guide them through that decision process. And also quite a lot of face-to-face meetings, presentations. So it's a real sort of change in direction from the more perhaps day-to-day technical work I was doing in audit. There's much more a variety of skills I think required for the debt advisory part of the business. One of the things I really enjoy about what I do now is the variety of the work. So in the last 12 months I've worked on an IPO, I've worked on a public to private transaction going the other way around, I've worked on cross-border transactions, I've worked buy-side on M&A, sell-side on M&A, straightforward refinancings, dividends, bolt-on acquisitions to existing businesses. You know, there's a huge wealth of opportunity in the variety of businesses that we do. So every single business has their own specific requirement, there's its own specific transactional situation. And I think navigating those different elements to get to what the right answer is for that business in that situation, I think that does require an element of creativity and a change in approach. You can't simply roll it into a transaction and go, right, here's my debt advisory checklist of things I need to do to go through to complete this transaction. It simply doesn't work that way. It has its own nuances and own requirements every single time. Really enjoying meeting lots of different people, enjoying presentations, enjoying meetings where, like you say, you often go into something thinking client knows the answer to this, they want a specific thing, and as a meeting evolves, perhaps you might realise there's a disconnect between what they perhaps think they might want and what their underlying objectives really are. And I think enjoying that kind of environment that's about challenge, about open conversations, and having that open and honest dialogue with people, I think that's what helps build the relationships in the long term. So I think sort of enjoying that kind of environment is very important trait. On one level, it feels like I'm part of a very entrepreneurial, driven, small team who sort of can write their own destiny. You know, there's still a lot of opportunity out there across all of the different sectors that we work in, an opportunity to expand. But equally we can tap into this much larger firm and all of the benefits that come with the structure, organisation and network that has. Big firm means there's still a really great framework around talent generally. So there's all of the rigorous framework that comes around evaluating performance, supporting people, learning new skills, training courses, and a very clear and structured career path on the one side. On the other side, there's the ability to write your own story in terms of seeing a market opportunity and saying, guys, this is a bit of the market that I think we should be targeting. I know there are these half a dozen businesses we should go out and look at, and writing your own destiny in terms of actually what you're doing in terms of bringing revenue and fees into the firm. So there's a really good trade-off between that small entrepreneurial team framework of a big company.